Hello everybody, how are you today? Are you ready to continue our way in this interesting course? In the last lesson, as you remember, we talked about the importance of oil and natural gas industry. We said that the oil and natural gas industry control the economy of the world with an iron fist. So maybe you are asking yourselves how we can extract the oil and natural gas from reservoirs or from underground. By what kind of machines we extract the oil and natural gas. So in this lesson we will focus on drilling rigs. Drilling rigs is used to extract the oil and natural gas from their reservoirs. In the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe the different kinds of drilling rigs. To make my lesson so useful, to make my lesson so beneficial, to make my lesson so various, I have divided my lesson to many parts. At the beginning, I will explain the different kinds of drilling rigs. I mean land drilling rigs, or in other words, onshore drilling rigs and offshore drilling rigs. In this part, I invite you to write the new words and the vocabularies and new terms related to the drilling rigs, of course related to the oil and industry and natural gas industry, on the paper or on the pictures, which I will give you after minutes. In the second part, in the part of reading, you will read a text about drilling rigs from our book, which is called Speaking Oil and Gas by Rick Wilkinson. In this part, we will discuss the main idea of the text, and we will talk about the new words and idioms related to drilling rigs, or about petroleum and natural gas in general. In the third part of our lesson, we will focus on listening. In the part of listening, you will listen to wonderful and amazing CDs from an international company. I mean Schamberger company, which makes perfect CDs about drilling operations. In this part, we will focus on pronunciation of the words and idioms, and we will discuss it all together. In the last part of our lesson, to improve your skills in speaking, I will ask you to make a presentation about drilling rigs, and in the next day you will explain it in front of me and your peers, and we will discuss the different ideas of the topics again. I hope you are so excited as me to get started. Before we begin, I would like to give you some pictures of the basic types of drilling rigs. Are you ready? Let's begin. First, let's talk about the function of drilling rigs. As we know, drilling rigs drill holes into the earth Usually they drill it to find oil and gas, or in other words, to find hydrocarbons from reservoirs underground. Drilling rigs work both on land and offshore. Some of drilling rigs are big, and some of drilling rigs relatively small. Big rigs drill very deep holes, reach to 20,000 feet or 7,000 meters and more. Small rigs, they only drill 2,000 feet or meters. We have, as you see in the pictures, we have 6 basic types of drilling rigs: land drilling rigs, jack-up, platform, submersible, and semi-submersible, and drill ship. Of course, land drilling rigs is used on dry land, and the other kinds, or the other basic types of drilling rigs, such as jack-up, platform, submersible, semi-submersible, and drill ship, is used offshore. Let's talk about the land drilling rigs. A land drilling rig drill on dry land. Land drilling rigs are the most common rigs in the world. According to the depths, we have 4 types of land drilling rigs. We have light drilling rigs, medium drilling rigs, heavy drilling rigs, and ultra heavy drilling rigs.